So basically, we're gonna come up with a new content strategy for agency and Annoyed, and we're going to look at our resources and see what we can do. What's good, guys? It's Ali. Another day, another agency day. I posted my tech back video. It wasn't super in depth. I'm gonna do a more in depth video, but I got a couple more videos that are probably gonna post. I just want to let anybody know watching, like, if you're a business or a company and you guys need branding, strategy, design, 3D, animation, just get in contact with me. This is what we're here for. We're agency, so we're building, we're world building. I'm already talking to a couple clients. People are interested. People want to work. Websites in development. I just want to create an environment that's sustainable for other people that are looking for real branding, real clothing brand information, real clothing brand tips, not the other stuff. Everything's happening slowly. I'm proud. I'm definitely proud. Right now, I'm just editing today. I think there's an event tonight. Agency brand guidelines video coming soon. More design. I just got a lot in store. I'm about to do my first basically branding breakdown showcase. I don't know if I'm gonna do AI first. I think I'm gonna just do a branding of some branding first. That's what it's all about, man. Like, we just going crazy. Agency, agency, agency. That's it. Just remember that. Agency, 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 agency. Yeah, trim. I'm really excited. I don't know what to talk about. Building the brand, like, bro, I had an idea, right? What if when agency gets so huge to a point, I gain such a big audience and a community, right? I'm gonna start having people come in with small brands or emerging brands already, relevant in the clothing space, but they still need help. They like, okay, I want to take my brand to the next step. I'm gonna be like Gordon Ramsay, bro, but without the disrespect. I'm gonna be like, let's do this. Let's change the marketing. Let's change the funnels. Let's change the call to actions. Let's change the copy. Let's change some designs. Like, bro, no one's doing that right now, right? I'm gonna do that, bro. It's gonna be real. It's not gonna be scripted. We're gonna be sitting at a computer designing, and then we're actually gonna look at results. We're gonna look at what's working, what's not working. That's what I plan on doing. Every day is a new idea, so I just gotta stay on point. There's always noise, When you got noise, you just gotta put in your headphones. So agency is the headphones, and it's just like, you just gotta have a clear vision. Gotta have a clear vision. So that's it. Agency. I still got a lot of work I gotta do. Hopefully I can just do more design stuff. I want everybody to see me design. This is what it's like running a design agency. Okay, so I wanted to talk about strategy. Strategy is pretty vague. I could be talking about marketing, design strategy, creating a funnel to get more clients, or even content. Right now, I'm trying to basically come up with the best content slash marketing strategy while also keeping it authentic and genuine at the same time. I'm chronically on the internet every single day. Even when I don't want to be on the internet or I don't even want to consume certain information, I end up consuming a certain information, and then I end up thinking about it in a certain way where it's like, how does this shape the way people think, and how is this influencing people, and why is everyone doing it? So I'm noticing low attention spans, subtitles, free content, knowing a skill more than somebody so they can pay you, right? People aren't saying it, but people are really infatuated with life hacks, right? So how can we make my content in a way where it looks like a life hack, it's impressionable, and it converts into something bigger, or it can convert into new customers, it can convert into a new audience. Like, not everything has to be about money, but at the end of the day, it is about money. I've been gathering a bunch of influencers that I kind of resonate with, and like some people's content that it doesn't even align with what I'm trying to do, but I see how it moves the people, and also it's just genuine. It's not like, hey, dude, let me show you how you can do this, and let me show you how you can do that. People don't like being misled. People don't like being tricked, and people definitely don't like wasting their time 5 minutes on something that they already knew, or it didn't even change their outlook on that certain subject. So basically, we're gonna come up with a new content strategy for agency and Annoyed, and we're going to look at our resources and see what we can do. And hopefully anybody watching this can get influenced. If you guys have a better strategy in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm open to anything. This is a community. I want to go up with everyone, and I want everyone to go up with me. So let's go. So right now we're using Milanote. Milanote is one of the best organizing note curation reference board software / platforms I've ever used. It's better than Apple's Notes app. It's better than Freeform. So we're using Millinome on my phone and we're using it on the computer. So we're gonna call this "How Can I Make the Best Content?" Don't talk to me, say what I like. Hey, we put on the feathers for this type of. We can do this this in real life, like scrolling, how can I do this type of thing. We're gonna call this option 1. IRL kind of content. I really like my guy Trap Before You Rap. I really like the stuff that he talks about. His content is super cool. And it seems like his whole thing is putting people on stuff.
Yo, Trap, what is the headpiece that Cardi got on in the story? I got you, I could find it. If your For You page ain't blessing you with no drip, let me share some of my...
So basically, he's like doing this like, yo, what's this? Answer your question. We're going to call this strategy 1. Trap Before You Rap. We got his whole model, I guess. And then we got this guy, Filatov Design.
Launching standout websites has never been easier. Here's my exact workflow on how to turn any idea into a landing page using AI and Framework. Launching standout turn your design work into a professional Behance case study, step by step. Behance is still one of the top platforms for showcasing design work.
So he's just like going super in depth, but he's going super in depth with stuff that nobody knows about, but he actually has a lot of UI UX skills. Strategy 2.
Photo sets, posters, and even web design.
I want to call this one like Digital Secrets. And it has a lot of really good video editing as well.
OpenAI just dropped their new ChatGPT image generator, and it can now create product photo sets, posters, and even web designs.
No experience needed design. We got Shovel Studios. I like his stuff. He's basically breaking down websites.
Any studio started in graphic design? It stood for Associated Computer Nerd Enterprises. I see why their web design is unmatched. It's hard to miss the logo because it chases you. Look at these Easter eggs, ASCII art in hidden areas. Getting the wrong gene size is a pain point.
Everything is basically just educational and super in-depth.
Centimeters then changed. Coding this for fun wasn't a waste of time. It turned into a real web design project. The logo was made by Paul Nicholson, the designer for Aphex Twins logo, but followers love this. You can see it's rendered in a 3D text art style. And
he's reading off of his screen. I like this guy, Quattro Supply. He's a designer. It looks like he's using content to grow his brand.
And other garments just like it, using my personal pack on iPad. First, we're going to want to open up Procreate. Open up our brush library. We want to open up Procreate.
He's basically saying, let me help you with that. Helped me become. So people are like, oh, I want to be just like you. I want to be just like you. Okay, let me show you how I did that. So she's basically giving some design education. I really like her grid layout and the way she does her stuff.
Live inside its world. Well, this is Gear, a non-alcoholic aperitif brand that's got one of the most dialed-in visual identities I've seen. They've really thought about the logo design here, as they know it's going to be an ambassador for the brand. Opt in for this beautiful... What if I told you this logo means absolutely nothing?
So he's basically breaking it down, like design, breakdown, honesty, and feeling. He likes to relatable content. So it's relatable. I feel the same way, dude. I feel the same way. So that's the biggest thing that he was talking about. We're not copying. We're getting inspired and we're seeing the framework and how everything works. And then we're implementing our own branding, our own ideas, and what we're trying to bring already to that design community. So I'm really about to just niche down into like the fashion stuff. I am a graphic designer and I like branding. And I think it's so cool that you don't even have to be that good at this stuff. Like, you don't even have to be that good. It's all about presentation, bruh. What did Virgil say?
If I put this candle in an all-white gallery space, it looks like a piece of art. If I put it on like in a garage, it looks like a piece of trash.
Like, let's say if you went to the Gagosian and it was just a moldy soda can. Everything is nice. The walls are freshly painted white. And it's just that can. It's beautiful. That's art. But if you look at it on the street, it's just trash. All about presentation. I really like this guy. Other studios. Other studio. He did the Balenciaga F1. Like, bro, I can do this, bro. George Dooley. How to. So we can do how to Want to know how I did this? I really want to do those because that's what I like to do, is design. Everything else is kind of extra. And I really like my guy Dalv's like comedy. He does a lot of the comedy content. Like, and before we go more in depth, it's like I feel like I bring that underground design. Cool. Like I want to be the cool designer. I feel like there's no cool designers. Everything is, wanna know how I made this website without any UX or UI? No one even knows what UX and UI is. Like I want to make real stuff. So it's like, let's make that cool. I don't want to send my computer like this. Let me show you how I made a design asset on Procreate. No, bro. I want to be like, yo, bro, like this is how we're going to do this and that. Like I'm going to tell you what to do. No disrespect to anybody that I just impersonated. So what I'm seeing is thumbnails consistent thumbnails. Sometimes you can't even read them. So we want something that's readable, is on brand, and is consistent. Consistency, not too much copy, 1 or 2 words. It looks like everything is very much in person. I guess people resonate with faces more. Like as a designer, I know what's missing. Like it's like, where's the swag? Where is the swag? You see designers with swag that don't show their face, they only show their designs. But this is what I know, right? Based on how I've come up, I was always into fashion. I was always fly. I was always hanging out with the people that were cool. It was ego. A lot of the people that got the swag, they don't want to show their face. They feel like that's corny. A lot of people look down on social media creators and influencers because they're like, why am I putting I don't care anymore. I'm not scared. I don't care about opinions. I want to start showing my outfit. I want to start showing people what I'm wearing. I want to start going on shopping hauls if I get the money, when I get the money. And then we're going to make it design, lifestyle, travel, and fashion. That's what I'm on. Like, bro, we're designing, but we're wearing Balenciaga and Rick Owens, and we're wearing Boris and Martine Rose. I know those are the mainstream brands right now. Grace Wales Bronner. We could wear some CDG. We could wear some Issey Miyake. I definitely want to start wearing more CDG black. I want to incorporate that into the content so people know, okay, this guy is cool. And who knows, I could get so big, I can get a brand deal with these people. Like, oh, he's a designer, but he's wearing us. I want people to send me clothes. I want to start putting people on real stuff that people are missing. And I want to start designing for companies. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do everything. Everything's going to align. Everything's going to be strategic. So we're using the agency cam and my phone's about to die. We're just going to look at some references. I needed to go on a walk. Sometimes I need to just walk to get my brain going. You know what I mean? So we just about to look at some references and just gather, because I need to think about how I want everything to look. Because that's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking on a bigger level. Like, how is everything going to look consistent and also visually appealing? How is everything going to look consistent and readable? Yeah, we're going to go sit down and just come up with some stuff. Okay, so we're at the dog park right now, looking for references. I think I already came up with something. I feel like I want to do, I already came up with some. I like this one that I found on YouTube. I like these type of thumbnails. But seeing what works is a really nice picture of your face and then a really nice graphic. So I'm like, I can't really try to be too different. Like I still have to conform to the algorithm in a way. I'm like trying to figure out how I'm about to go about everything. I could just put the graphic in it and the graphic will speak for itself. Like, I don't even think I gotta get too artsy graphic and then my face. Like if I started doing something like this and then the graphic, it's like mysterious. Yeah, I could make it kind of like this, but better. Like, I really got to put my face in front of the brand, and I know it's so hard for me to do. I'm going to be honest. So I think I know what I'm going to do, right? I want to start doing this ambient, that anime face, right? I want to see a face. The stuff with your face in it just makes you want to use it more. I came up with a few. I came up with this one. This. I don't know if I just did the render with the grid in the back. And then we're thinking we got to understand this is on a phone. So I had to make the grid bigger and then copy agency. But it's like if you look at it from far, you can't understand it. Are you going to want to press that? It's busy. I don't think so. I don't think I would press that. I don't know. I wouldn't press this. You see this? I would press, but it's like I'm such a perfectionist. It's just like, where's the creativity? But I would press this though. Wouldn't you? I would press this. Changed it. Copy on the bottom. If it was a good render, I would press it. Okay. I made an agency folder. This is pretty cool. I added some inner glow. I wouldn't press that. It's too busy. I would press this, but what is it? I don't know what it is. And then I would press this. I would press this. I would press this. I would press this. That's all I'm gonna say is I would press that. I think I gotta just put my face on it. Sometimes maybe like I think for this one, like it's either I do the art or I just put my face on it, like because it's like not that important, but then again it's like I don't know.